Hello, my name is Trista Ainsworth and welcome to Zero Casualties. Welcome to my tea table out here, my tea corner. And today you may notice that there are 2 cups here. And I also have these lovely Scottish oat cakes that I made today. You can see a close-up of these here. They're made with Scottish oats. They're kind of a smaller cut oat. And then I actually put freshly grated nutmeg in these as well as some ground nutmeg. And then I topped them with cream cheese, some local white peaches, some honey, and some fresh rosemary from the garden. So I thought it would make a really good tea treat. And then I have 2 cups because my lovely friend Lily in Mexico, she gave me these cups, a set of 6 cups. We recently traveled to Mexico to visit her and visit my friend Miguel, and then spent some time at the beach as well. So she gave me these cups. They belong to her mom, who passed away a few years ago, so it's a lovely remembrance of her. So I feel very honored to have these now here at my home. And I decided to have 2 cups even though there's nobody here, just as a toast to Lily. Thank you so much for gifting me this lovely set of cups. And I used this extra saucer for the tea treats. So today we're going to talk about this pairing. This is just a simple English breakfast with a little bit of milk, but I just thought it would be a classic one to include here. And we're also going to talk about another thing that is not tea related, that is kind of occasional overwhelm or burnout that we all go through. I think sometimes when there's big transitions in seasons or new things you're thinking about doing, it can happen. Or even coming back from vacation and trying to kind of re-enter your regular life. It's not always seamless, and this happened to me recently, so I wanted to talk about it after we taste these tea items. So I have this lovely cracker, and this is my first time trying this combination. I tried the crackers on their own and they're really good. They're crispy on the outside but fairly soft on the inside, and they really have a nice flavor. I love oat-based things because I don't know, I like the taste of it. I just made some granola today too, so let's take a bite of this first. That's really good. I really like the combination of the peach with the honey, and then kind of the bite of the freshness of the rosemary. And it really pairs well. And the oats and nutmeg are coming through as well. So let's try a little classic English breakfast tea. Seem to be flies around a lot, sorry. Just the classic smoothness of this tea goes really well with this very varied. It has a lot of flavors with it, so something really classic and smooth pairs well with it. And this is not super sweet except for the honey, so that is really nice with a classic tea as well. And from the garden, I made a little arrangement with hydrangeas. These are starting to go, but also these lovely flowers from the garden and some little lavender roses that I also have. I also have this pretty knife. I mostly put this out for show that I just love to use for tea parties. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about overwhelm. It can happen quite often when we just get involved in so many different things that interest us, or when, like I say, we're transitioning to different seasons or re-entering after a momentous vacation or all kinds of things. And a lot of times we try to jump back into everything we were doing, and I found for myself that I had to kind of take a step back, and I actually journaled for a couple of hours about how I was feeling about each of my activities, and this really helped. I have to be honest that I have not come up with an exact solution for the overwhelm quite yet. I love to be busy, and so I'm doing so many things at once. But I feel with giving myself a little more time, it will become apparent what I need to focus on the most, or how I can kind of spread things out in a better way to help me not feel overwhelmed about them. And I think getting back into a routine with school and other things will also help. But it's just something everybody goes through at different times in their lives. And so I'm going to give it some time, just do what I can and be patient, but also give myself a little more time to think about it and figure out what works best for me. So I would love to know from you what you do in these situations when you feel like I'm just involved in so many projects and so many things, and should I keep doing them all, or should I let some go and focus on another? I've never been one to just have one thing going on. It seems like I need several things. It's just how I operate. I love to just keep on moving all the time, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think maybe choosing a lane to be in would be helpful so that I wouldn't end up in the overwhelm quite as often. I also kind of feel the need to maybe get rid of some things or declutter or that sort of thing. That kind of helps me focus a little bit better too. So please leave me a comment down below and let me know how you deal with these situations. I still feel like I'm in the middle of it right now because not only do I do these videos and do lots of baking, and then I'm a pastry chef on the weekends at a tea house here locally. I also write on Medium and Substack, and I have a book coming out. So it just feels like a lot of moving pieces, and even after having a long session of writing them all down, I'm still not clear. But I know it will come to me, it will. So give yourself time, I will give myself time, and we will figure that out. So I'm wishing you a lovely day. If you would like to join me for tea, there's a cup here for you. And I hope that you enjoyed this tea corner section with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.